Section 6.7 has to do with using percent equations. It is very tied to section 6.5. In fact, it can be done the exact same way. You're using the same concept that you find in there. So if you're doing this problem, find 52% of 85. Remember, the number after of goes on the bottom. I know the percent, so I'm going to make it into a fraction form. My unknown is the part on top of the 85. So I'm going to cross product. It's the same setup. So I have 100x is equal to whatever 85 times 52 is, which is going to give me 4,420. And then I'm going to divide by 100. And I'm going to get x is equal to 44.20. You're not trying to find a percent, so you don't have a percent on your answer. So you can see it's a very similar setup to 6.5, just different types of problems. Okay, find 38% of 22. Of tells me that 22 is on the bottom. I know the percent, so I'm going to set that up as a fraction. And my unknown is on the top. So I have 100x is equal to 22 times 38, which is going to be 836. I'm going to divide by 100, and I'm going to get x is equal to 8.36. It is not a percent, so I don't put a percent on the answer. A couple more types of problems. Okay, 18 is 45% of what number? Notice of is in front of the unknown, so the unknown goes on the bottom. The 18 goes on the top. The 45% is made into a fraction. So now you have your proportion percent. You're going to cross product. So you have 45x is equal to 1,800. You're going to divide both sides by 45. And you're going to get x is equal to 40. Now, it's not asking for the percent, so there's not a percent on the answer. Now, this one is asking for a percent. It says 19 is what percent of 25? Okay, the 25 goes on the bottom. The percent is the unknown, so you have x over 100. And so 19 goes on the top here. I'm going to cross product. So I have 25x is equal to 1,900. I'm going to divide both sides by 25, and x is going to equal 76. Now, you were trying to find a percent, so therefore I need a percent on my answer. Okay, 84 is 16% of what number? Notice the unknown is after the of. The 16% can be made into 16 over 100, and so my 84 goes on the top. I'm going to cross product, and I get 16x. Every one of these are done the exact same way. Okay, I'm going to divide by 16, and I'm going to get x is equal to 525. And it's not asking for a percent, so I don't put a percent on my answer. Now, this concept can also be used in discounted prices. And so an example of this, and I'm going to show you both ways to do it. Mateo wants to buy a skateboard. The regular price of the skateboard is $135. If the discount is 25%, what is the sale price? So if the discount is 25%, I'm paying 75% because it's going to be 100% minus the discount is going to tell me the percent of what I'm paying. So I am paying 75%. So I want to know what 75% of 135 is. So 75% of 135 is what I'm paying. Now I'm going to do proportions here, and then I'm going to do something different over here. So this is just like you've been doing. I have 135 on the bottom because it's after the word of. The X goes on the top. I know what I'm paying. It's 75%, so I make that into a fraction. I cross product, so I have 100x is equal to 11025, and I'm going to divide by 100, so it's going to move the decimal 2 places to the left, and I am actually paying $101.25. Remember, you're talking about money. The other way you can do this problem is you can convert the percent to the decimal and multiply. So I'm paying 75%, so I go 0.75, because remember, to change a percent to a decimal, you move the decimal 2 places to the left, and then I'm going to multiply that by 135. So when I do, you'll have to do that by hand, which is going to take a little bit of time. I'm going to get $101.25. It's the exact same thing I got when I did it the other way. So it doesn't matter which way you do it, whichever way you feel most comfortable doing it. Here's another problem. The regular price of a ring is $495. It's on sale for a 20% discount. What is the sale price of the ring? Well, if it's on sale for 20% off, that means I'm going to be paying 80%, okay? Because you have 100% minus the percent of the discount. So I'm paying 80%. So I want to know what 80% of 495 is. So I'm going to set it up as a proportion. The number after of goes on the bottom, so I have 495. I know the percent, so I have 80 over 100, and this is going to be your x. So I cross product, and I get 100x is equal to 39,600. I'm going to divide by 100, and I'm going to get x is equal to 396. Now understand that's dollars, because we're wanting to know how much we pay for the ring. If you do it by decimals, you're going to change the 80% to a decimal 80, because you're going to move the decimal 2 places to the left. You're going to multiply it by the price of the ring. And let's make sure that we get the same thing when we do that. And we do. We get $396. And that's going to be the price that you have to pay with a 20% discount. All right, your homework on this is page 301, 13 through 29 odd.